once again, I see a path to victory. I see a path to victory for that road team. OU, can you run the football? Can you run the football? Okay. Alabama has given up. They shut LSU down. Okay. 2.3 a carry, 59 yards. Barry did go for 66. Okay. Sacks make the numbers go lower. Whatever. South Carolina gave up 111. Sellers had 67 and he got sacked twice. Okay. Mateer, can you run the ball? Because the most healthiest Mateer is going to be since he got hurt, right? They're coming off a bye week. Tennessee, Bishop had 123 on 14 carries. But outside of him, they had 142 total as a team, so 19 more yards. Missouri, 163. Pubula had 61. Hardy, 52. Roberts had 5 for 50. And you're like, dang, 10 yards per carry once again. He had a 39 long, so that's 4 carries for 11 yards outside of that one run. Pubula had a 23 long run. And I'm going to build off of that. Alabama versus Vandy, 19 for 135. Vandy had a 65-yard touchdown run and a 36-yard touchdown run. You know what that equals? 101 yards. So in total, outside of those two runs, they allowed 17 carries for 34 yards. So can Alabama limit the big runs? The only game I think somebody had like a consistent running game where it mattered was Georgia. And Georgia had 33 for 227. Bones went for 119. And Alabama still won, right? The run game is a weakness for Alabama on both sides of the ball, but their safeties, okay? When they fill them gaps coming downhill from the second level, from third to second, they make mistakes, okay? Go watch the film. That's why Vandy went for 65 and 36. The safeties didn't fill the gap, okay? If you don't fill the gap, no OU gets that second level. X has shown he can make big runs. Mateer is a playmaker. That's your path to victory. OU, can you run the ball? If Mateer has to throw this ball 35 to 40 times this game, they're not going to win, okay? He's not the most accurate passer. This Alabama defense is good. The only deficiency I've truly seen is their safeties from the third level coming down to the second to make tackles, okay? They're filling the gaps wrong. That's the only thing. And it's not all the time either. It's just big runs. Like I said, Roberts had 5 carries for 50, 10 yards per carry. That's what you see when you look at the box score. He had a 39-yard run. So he had 4 for 11. Vandy's stat line running the ball doesn't look bad until you take away their 2 touchdown runs where they did not fill the gaps and they averaged 2 yards per carry outside of those 2 runs.